President Putin used this interview to clarify his position on Syria. He says Russian airstrikes are targeting Islamic State militants and other extremists and bolstering Bashar al-Assad in power as the country's only legitimate force. It's only when the situation is stabilised, he believes, that some kind of peace deal can be negotiated. So he scoffed at American efforts to arm moderate opposition groups as $500 million wasted. Mr. Putin insisted that Russia was a peace-loving nation, but he was in typical forceful form.
Russian foreign policy is truly peaceful, without any exaggeration. If you take a look at the political world map and see what Russia is, it becomes evident that we don't need either foreign territories or natural resources. We've got everything in abundance. We're a self-sufficient country. We have no need to be at war or in conflict with anyone. We have no intention of creating an empire or reconstructing the Soviet Union, yet we must defend our independence and sovereignty. We've done it before, and we are going to do it in future.
He said the barrage of brand new cruise missiles fired at Syria last week showed the world what high-tech modern weapons Russia has and that it's ready to use them to protect its interests. On Sunday, he met the Saudi defence minister. Details of the encounter were scarce, but Riyadh insists that President Assad can play no part in Syria's future. Still, Mr. Putin claimed in his interview that he had broad support in the region, because he says his prime goal is fighting terrorism.
When I made decisions on active operations against international terrorist groups after the attack on Dagestan, many people said to me, nothing should be done, because there is a danger that the terrorists would attack in response. So it became my conviction that if one is afraid, the extremist groups will surely do something nasty. One should take preventative measures. Danger does exist, but without active steps, danger in Syria will exist anyway.
As for warnings that he's only increased the risk of a terror attack here, Vladimir Putin argued that it's better to target Russians fighting with IS in Syria than to let them gobble up that country, as he put it, then bring their jihad back home. Sarah Rainsford, BBC News.